Good morning. So I have kind of a long bus journey today. It's like 6 hours to a place called Sheki, but I'm going to leave half of my stuff here because I'm going to be coming back here in a few days' time. So yeah, I'm just packing now and then we'll get going to this bus station. Well, I've arrived in Sheki now. It took about 6 hours in total. Kind of funny situation on the bus. Like, I booked a window seat online, and when I got on the bus, there was a girl sitting in it, and so I was like, oh, right, like, I thought I booked that seat. And she was like, yeah, no, I booked a window seat. And we were like, sort of thinking, like, what the hell is going on here? Kind of thought she was just sitting in my seat, so we swapped. And then I went outside just to check, like, and the bus seating plan was showing a completely different, like, pattern now, and I felt absolutely terrible. I went back in and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Please take the window seat. Like, I've made a mistake. And so, yeah, we swap. We're waiting again. And then she checks her app and the seating plan's showing another different seating pattern, showing that my seat is the window seat. So she's like, oh no, please sit here. And I'm like, no, honestly. So in the end, neither of us actually knew who had the window seat. So we just decided to swap halfway. She was such a nice person though. And I felt so bad. But oh well, it all worked out in the end. Let me quickly show you the room before I mess it up. Here we go. The house is really nice. There's like a garden and it's same price as what I usually spend, like £10 a night. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go for like a little wander to find a supermarket because I'm absolutely starving. It's like 5:30 p.m. or something. I haven't really eaten much today and I had bread in my bag, but when I got off the bus I got like mobbed by beggars, so I gave it all away. I guess they need it more than me, so I can just go buy some more. So yeah, let's take a walk. So it's like a sort of mountainy town. My favourite sort of place. I think the main town bit's like down here. Okay, so it's just like a little mini market situation. I just got some crisps and some drinks and stuff. We'll have to go to a restaurant later on. So yeah, I'll just chill for a bit and then we'll do that and get some dinner. I got kvass, but I've spilt it all over myself. It like fizzed over. Great. I decided just to go to the local restaurant that was named after the famous cosmonaut and first man in space, Yuri Gagarin. After I ordered, the waiter brought me these little pots of stuff and I tried the pickle thing with some bread and it was extremely sour. This is the soup I ordered, called dushbara. I had no idea what it was when I ordered it. It turned out to be a broth with meat dumplings and saffron, and I topped it with some herbs. I also ordered a guitar with herbs, and this all came to less than £5 in total, including a sparkling water. Good morning from Sheki. So I'm staying in kind of like the old town area, and I think there's a lot of really interesting historic places to see here, so that's my plan for today. I think first stop of the day we'll head to the fortress because I think most of the main things to see are in that kind of area, so yeah, let's go. The fortress was constructed in the 18th century as the Khan's citadel, as Sheki was the capital of the Sheki Khanate. The Khans ruled this area from 1743 until the Russian Empire abolished the Khanate in 1819. The fortress once contained many grand buildings, of which only a few remain today. The site became a World Heritage Site in 2019. The first bit that I decided to visit was the craftsman's workshop, where there were some amazing examples of stained glass on display. In Azerbaijan, this art form is called Shebaka, and it's particularly famous in Sheki. The rest of the market had a lot of different stalls selling all kinds of souvenirs, handicrafts and jewellery. Well, that was the craftsman's house. Really nice to see the stained glass, and I bought a scarf, but I'll show it to you later. This round building is the Nuka Three Saints Church, and it's a former Russian Orthodox church. It's not open to visitors, but it's an attractive building to look at from outside. The most famous building to visit in the fortress complex is the Palace of the Sheki Khans, the 18th century summer residence of the Khans. It costs 9 mana to enter, and disappointingly it's strictly forbidden to take photos inside, which is a massive shame because it's absolutely incredible. So I'll put some pictures in from Google just so that you can see what it looked like. Well, you'll just have to take my word for it that that was like the most beautiful interior I've ever seen. I think there's a few more museums in this complex, so we'll try and check those out next. This area houses the Applied Arts Centre and Ceramic Workshop, and there were a lot of beautiful creations on display. The walls were decorated with hundreds of colourful and intricate tiles. It was really cool to see so many weird and wonderful creations in one place. Well, the weather seems to have gone a bit overcast. Hopefully it's not going to rain. You've got the old fortress walls over there, but I don't think you can really get close. But I think there's also an ethnography museum, which would be interesting. Normally there's an ethnography museum here, but when I visited it was unfortunately closed due to renovations. So I've left the fortress and there's some other stuff to see down in the town. This building is a historic caravanserai dating back almost 300 years. It served as accommodation on the Silk Route, and it was the largest caravanserai in the Caucasus region. These days it's free to walk around, and there's some souvenir shops and a cafe, and there's also a hotel upstairs. The first floor would have been the area for camels to rest and drink, and the upper floors contained lodgings. That's crazy. A lot of this caravanserai is like derelict, and you can look inside. On my way to the other palace, I think it's like the Winter Palace. Hopefully I'm going the right way. On my way to the next place, I came across this historic mosque that was built in the late 18th century by Sheki Khan Muhammad Hussein Khan Mushtaq. Distracted by a cat. Hello. Oh. You're nice. Could this be it? Yep. The Sheki Khanov's palace was the winter home of the Khans. It's similar in style to the other one we saw earlier, only a bit less grand. I was keen to visit this one as I'd heard that you could take photos inside, but I only found out afterwards that it's still not allowed. It was still very beautiful though, with one room inside with elaborate hand-drawn decorations and lots of stained glass windows. There's also a really pretty rose garden outside. If you had to choose though, I'd recommend going to the main palace instead, as they're the same price but the other one's way more elaborate. Well, it's a few hours later now. I've just been chilling out. I had a bit of a nap as well. Now I really need to go get some dinner, but I keep hearing like thunder, so I don't know whether to go too far. I don't really want to get caught in a storm or something. It's currently not raining though, so I'll have to just chance it. So yeah, let's just go see what we can find. Not looking too good. Quite grey up there. I don't know if the sound, you can hear that, but rain is coming. Wow. As the weather looked like it was about to turn really bad, I was ushered inside. I ordered a lentil soup and a cheese kebab. Nothing fancy, but it was exactly what I needed. Well, that was interesting. Because of the weather, there wasn't very many tables inside, so a family came and sat with me, and they didn't speak English, but they kept offering me things like salad and like bits of pickle and stuff. It was really sweet of them. But yeah, dinner was really nice. It's been a really nice day, seen some really nice stuff. Hope you found it interesting. I'm going to call it a night now, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.